Hi gang, Scott Davenport here. In this video, we're going to take a look at some basic edits in Luminar 4. This is one video in a series about Luminar 4 to help you get up and running with the software quickly. Hope you'll check out the other videos in the series. Now, in the previous video, I showed you the library module and that we had access to these presets or looks right in the library module to do some quick editing. So let's take a look at that and then also show you another basic editing technique leveraging the AI tools that are in Luminar 4. Let me go into my Oregon folder and I will double click on this photo of a lighthouse. And for this video, let's go ahead and hide the film strip so we just have a nice big view of our photo. Okay, now as my thumbnails are catching up with me on the previews, let's take a look at some of these different styles that we have here. And I'm going between like image enhancer and mood enhancer. I like the color on image. The mood is pretty moody there. Let's take a look at the two here. I think of the two, I do like the brighter colors there, but I can also dial back the strength of that edit, maybe to about 70% or so, just so it's not getting oversaturated. And the processing has highlighted a few dust spots which I can take care of in the editing tool by accessing some of the basic retouching tools. I'll show you how to use those in the next segment here, but just to close on working with looks right in library, very easy to do, very easy to change your ideas about, oh, I like sky enhancer instead, and you can dial in the strength of that look with just the slider right here in the looks panel. I'm going to reset all of these edits now. I'm going to go up to the menu here, image, adjustments, reset them all. And now let's move into the edit module and take a little more control over the styling of this photo. In the edit module, we have a bunch of different tools. The first thing I'm going to do is hide our looks panel. So we're just working with our photo and we can focus our attention there. There are a variety of groups of different filters or adjustments, and they're grouped into different things. We have Essentials, Creative, Portrait, and Pro. There's also some layers and some canvas tools up here, and we'll probably touch into the tools toward the end of this to deal with dust spots, but I've got another video in this series that will get into more advanced editing techniques that would involve layers. But first, let's take a look at how do I generally approach editing in Luminar. It's a slightly different way of thinking because you're going to leverage a lot of the AI tools that are in Luminar 4. So I start in the Essentials category. Now, light is your general overall, let me adjust my basics. And you know what? I usually actually start in the AI Enhance, and I come back to light later. So the first thing I'll work with is AI Accent, and this does a very good job of just overall balance of the photo. Notice the shadows are opening up, the highlights are largely in check, and this photo has sky in it, so I'm going to use the Sky Enhancer to really bring that up to life. And then AI Structure to add some more details. I'm going to push this really far. Take a look at what's going on the lighthouse itself. Look at all that detail that's coming out there, but it's keeping it in check. As long as I don't get too aggressive with the slider, the AI is very good about adding details to things like the lighthouse, some to the grass, but it's keeping that sky kind of soft, and that's pretty great. I'm going to return to the light section here and take the highlights down. I want that lighthouse to be a little more toned down. It's a little bit bright. This was a bright day when I captured this. And pulling that highlights down, it's just taking the edge off of those bright whites there. And that overall feels really good. I think two things left. One is to add a vignette. And so we'll just add the vignette. We'll create the amount, darken that down. Choose subject is very handy. I can click on the lighthouse, and what that does is it slightly biases the vignette to center on the subject I've chosen. And the last step will be to go into these tools, use the erase tool, and just click away a few of these dust spots. I'll just do a few of them so you get an idea of how the tool works. I click erase, and those are whisked away. We'll click done. We can take a quick peek at before and after, and that is a very nice improvement with just a few adjustments in the edit module. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you'll check the other videos in the series out. Thanks very much for watching. My name's Scott Davenport.